jive?
What is the jive? Why, man alive, the jive, the jive.
I cut you some rips, and Gates did too. Now just what else are we supposed to do?
Take it cool now, Texas, and give me a chance. See, you're all mixed up because the jive's a dance.
Well, tell me some more. I'm a suck egg noodle.
Well, put down that horn, we'll have dancing school.
Clap your hands, swing out wide. Do the circle, you mix it, step or two, put it all together, and you're doing the jive. Stop your feet, swing out wide. Dance around a while, shake it, boogie, boogie style. Everybody's swinging when you're doing the jive. You can't play rummy or twist your tummy. Don't let it bother you. But you'll be the king when the band begins to swing. You'll be the party, the life of the party. Do a bump, and you swing out wide. Talk a little bit, beat it up, make a fist. Everybody's happy when you're doing the jive.
Stop your feet and you swing out wide. Mess around a while, shake it, boogie, boogie style. Everybody swinging when you're doing the jive. And play rummy or a bridge, you're the dummy. Don't let it bother you. Cause you'll be the king when the band begins to swing. You'll be a party and the life of the party. Do a bump and you swing out wide. Rock a little bit, beat it up, make it fit. Everybody's happy when you're doing the jive.
Maybe something, but it's not the jive. Maybe something, but it's not the jive.
Well, what is the jive?
What is the jive? Why, man alive, the jive, the jive.
I cut you some rips, and Gates did too. Now just what else are we supposed to do?
Take it cool now, Texas, and give me a chance. See, you're all mixed up because the jive's a dance.
Well, tell me some more. I'm a suck egg noodle.
Well, put down that horn, we'll have dancing school.
Clap your hands, swing out wide. Do the circle, you mix it, step or two, put it all together, and you're doing the jive. Stop your feet, swing out wide. Dance around a while, shake it, boogie, boogie style. Everybody's swinging when you're doing the jive. You can't play rummy or a twist your tummy. Don't let it bother you. But you'll be the king when the band begins to swing. You'll be the party, the life of the party. Do a bump, and you swing out wide. Talk a little bit, beat it up, make it fit. Everybody's happy when you're doing the jive.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Yeah. What about you?
I'm doing good.
Nice. What are you working on?
Right now, I'm working on the chat invitation for everybody. I've got a question. Can you hear my music?
Like like right now?
Yeah.
No, no.
You can't?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. This is the first time that I'm trying it with this setup, so...
I'm using this when I'm playing with my.
Although right now I'm kind of wondering if I'm getting video out properly on YouTube. Because I'm trying to broadcast it on YouTube as well, so...
YouTube Live.
I'm about to check on the other computer.
I can hear your music, right?
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Greetings from the Andrews sisters. I'm Patty. I'm Maxine. And I'm Laverne.
It seems like it's working.
That's nice.
I just wonder how out of sync the audio is. I guess I'll find out later.
Right.
So, what are you working on today? You're muted, so.
Oh, I'm sorry. My mom called. I'm working on my currently on my sketches for my webtoon.
Oh, cool. So, how is that going for you?
Uh, I'm on my rough stages.
Okay.
It's really noisy in here.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, good.
We're trying it with a new setup this evening, so we'll give it a try. So, what are you working on?
I just actually just cleaned up my table, working table.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and I'm still writing.
Cool. What are you writing?
My fantasy romance story.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, right now I'm actually just trying to get all this to work and trying everything. So, we'll see how that goes. So, although I need to get back to writing myself.
hmm.
I've got too many stories I need to finish up. So is there anything y'all would like to talk about?
I don't have any in mind right now.
Okay. Any questions, comments, concerns? I guess what I can do is show y'all how to do this, come on, to do something like this so that you can create models for poses and stuff. So let's just go in and create a new layer, or new document, I mean. So what you do is you go in with your canvas, and then you go under, see here, window, material, and then material download. And now you open up this sidebar on the side, and you're able to go into different things like 3D models and image material and stuff like that. But you go under 3D. Pull my screen a little closer. And then what you do is you go under body type, and you can actually go in and just select one of the body types. If you just drag it onto your screen, you'll end up with your body.
Mm.
And what you can do then is go under poses, and you're able to actually just drag a pose onto your mannequin and move them around. You're able to rotate the camera. So right now she's actually hovering above what would be the floor, but so you can move her around or whatever you need to the angle that you want. Say that's not the pose you want, and we want this pose. So now she's fighting. So say we want that angle, but we want her hand to be going up like she's blocking. You're able to then move her wrist how you want. You can rotate the camera around to see if that's correct. And no, it doesn't look right. So let's straighten her wrist out a little bit. And so what you can then do is move her over here and say we want somebody else. Drag this guy in here. Let's bring him more on the same plane as her, and say we want to rotate him around. He's being kind of funky. And we go back under poses. Let's find a pose that works. How's everybody doing that's just joined us? Let's try this pose. Let's see what that... There we go. So now, what we can do is just move him around. Oh. Say we want her looking more at him. And then what we can do now is move them around like so. And if we want to, we can go in and change our canvas size. So now everything's in it. And then from there, what we can do is you can then create another layer. And you can just grab your pencil tool or whatever you want to use and just do your quick trace if you want. Change to a bigger pencil though. Or you can just start drawing right on them. So say you just want to use them as, oops. So what you can do is just draw directly on them and get your just use them as your sketch. and just start sketching them out how you want them. So let's put him in a T. Actually, no, that wouldn't be that. That would be actually kind of bunched up there. Give him a like a black belt or something. So basically you're able to use these as your base models and then just do your sketches directly on them. And you can be as detailed or as little detail as you want with your characters when you're doing this, so. Like I would just figure out her hair. I just kind of, when I'm doing the rough sketch, I'll just kind of give a general idea of what I want, and then I'll take it in and do a more fine sketch before I start inking. She's got her hair tied up here, and a little bit more to. Yeah, this is just one of the things that you're able to do pretty quickly with Clip Studio is just go in and use 3D models to create a, quick sketch or whatever you need to do. These are great for doing like storyboards or just if you're struggling with coming up with getting the right angle of the pose or what have you, you can just do it real quick and if you're a writer and you are trying to convey to an artist what you're needing drawn, I would also recommend being able to use something like this. You can just, you don't have to do what I'm doing right now with doing the with doing a trace, with doing a drawing over it. You could just pose the bodies how you need them posed.
Yeah, I think that's very great for very complicated poses.
Especially if you're doing like fight scenes and,
Yeah,
complex poses or, um, they could also be really handy, if you're just needing to. A lot of people struggle with hands and feet for some reason.
yes. Ouch.
Yeah, like I do.
I do too. It sometimes it's like, wait, that doesn't seem right, So sometimes I'll sometimes I'll even take a picture of my own hand
Yes.
at the right
Yeah,
angle,
sometimes
and
I
then
go
and then
with them.
I'll put it into a drawing, just so that it's because it's like this just didn't look right. It didn't look right, so
Yeah.
I end up just no matter how
And
many
then
times I try, but
you see that okay, it looks good, and then when you come back to see it again, oh no, it's not.
yeah. Another nice thing about Clip Studio Paint, I just realized that I just did those on a separate layer from those. Which is easy to fix. You just select the 2 layers and go to Merge Selected. But another neat thing about this is that not only are there body types and poses, but there's also characters. You can download other characters and stuff. And if you, let me straighten my canvas back out. Let's just drop her in. There we go. And then you're able to go back to your poses and should be able to. Supposed to be able to drop a pose on them. Here we go. So, yeah, you're able to go in and pose them as well and move the camera around. So what you could actually do is, and here's the neat thing, is within Clip Studio Paint, I haven't done it myself, you can either take a character or a body type, or you can download them. I'll show you all how to do that in a little bit. Open up the, let's create a character. So now if I go under characters, and let's just bring her into, so what I can do now is I can actually come in. You're supposed to be able to actually change the character. I've never done this myself yet, so I haven't played with it. So I was gonna, let's see here, move parts, textures, tools. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to, use this, but what you could do is actually create your character in here. If you're doing a lot of drawings of one character and you just want to be able to quickly reproduce them, you could actually use them to just, have all your characters and then create your scenes over here in Clip Studio by dragging and dropping them in like I showed you. And then you would be able to create your scenes, and then you could either cut and paste them or just use them as is if you really wanted to. But I wouldn't use them without, I wouldn't use this character. This character's not mine, so. But you've got all kinds of stuff. If you've got I haven't downloaded some of these, so, or any of them, but there's buildings, there's classrooms, there's different backgrounds that you could use if you're having, if you're needing help with background art, you could use those too. There's hairstyles, there's, although it's saying not compatible, so I don't know if these got these might be used over on the other programs so that you build your character. So I'll find out more about that and show y'all how to do that later. So there's different character textures and I don't know. Like I said, I think some of these are used over on the 3D creation program. You can also create stuff over in like Blender and import the models into Clip Studio. So yeah, that's how to use the 3D models within Clip Studio Paint. Let's see if we find a background that we could use for them. I don't see any here. I'll show you how to download. So what you do is you go over here to click to do a search. I just realized I wasn't sharing that part of my screen so that y'all could see what I was doing. Change window. All right, this is the asset downloader. And you're able to download poses, models, whatever you need. People make weapons, they make all kinds of stuff. Let's see here. Let's see if anybody's got a dojo. Yeah. Now, some of them are, they do charge you for the... I just realized this is the dojo from The Matrix.
Yes.
So what you do is you're able to buy credits, and then with those credits you can actually just... there's a subscription service which isn't too much, where you're able to get so many credits a month. So, yeah. Now, let's go back over to Clip Studio Paint. Now, after you've downloaded you go under Download right here, and then you'll see your materials, and then you can drag and drop the dojo in. And if we move it to the back, and we want to resize it. Now this one's not actual 3D, but it's just already, it's a pre-done background. So you could use that for your characters. There's pre-done, like I said, backgrounds, but then there's also like pre-done 3D backgrounds as well. Let me see if I can find one of those to use real quick. So try again the 3D dojo, and let's see here. Why are you doing this to me? So it's an actual 3D object, but if I scale it, and move that object, and I can actually just rotate it around to whatever angle that I want, although right now that wall's in the way, but you should be able to remove assets out of the way. So like this wall, if I wanted to, I could click on it. Oh, there we go. See, I can change this wall or whatever I needed to. So if I needed to, I could actually come in and rotate the camera around, click on this wall, and just see here. Let's just move that wall out of the way. All right, we don't need it anymore. And now, and I can change the perspective of it and all that. And if I zoom back in and say I want to now I can change the camera angle around. Oops. Say I want to change the perspective a little bit. I can do that. And now I've got them fighting in, you know, in a room. If I can't figure out how I want to draw something for the background, I can do that as well. So So, is there anything y'all would like to talk about or questions?
How do you enlarge the image again? Like for example, uh the 3D model.
What you do is you go up here to object over on the left or for
Mm.
operation and make sure that you've selected object. I don't know if can you see my cursor in the left?
Yes, I see.
All right. And then what you do is there's a few different things that you can do. You can either move the camera. It's basically moving the camera of the object either in or out. Or what you can do is move the camera like up, down, left, right. So that's up, down, left, or right. Or you do your camera rotation. They're all buttons. They'll all be buttons on the left side of your.
Oh, I see. Those buttons.
Let's see here. Why do I have a? Oh, that's what's going on. I've got a Facebook tab open in my browser, so it's making noise. So from there, what you're able to do is here. So let me pull back up these two, and what I'll have to do is see. I've slid the where are they? So I've really changed the perspective of this drawing, as you can see, in order to get the view that I did. And you do that by using your mouse wheel on your mouse. But you can also rotate the object independently of the camera. But if you notice, I'm not affecting their model because they're on a different layer. I'm just moving the camera for this. So you can rotate the camera around. You've got different controls. So let's turn this off. Got her. Let's just turn everything off except for. Let's just make it one model to make it simple. All right. So I'm on her. It should be easier to see the controls that I'm talking about here. So right here on the left. So the first set of 3 controls are for your camera. So this one's to rotate around. This one's to move left, right, up, or down. And then this one, you're moving the camera in or out. And then the next set are for the object itself. So, yeah, if you move the object left, right, up, or down, this one is to rotate the object. If you notice, there are some physics happening to the object.
Yeah.
Which is also kind of neat. So, yeah. So this last one moves the object on the plane. You can see the grid of the floor there.
Yeah.
So what it's doing is it's moving your character or object on the plane.
I see.
So it keeps them rooted. Whereas this one will actually lift them up off the plane.
Oh.
As you can see. Now, right here, she's actually entering into the floor itself. Is what's happening. So it kind of gives you a plane of the floor so that you know what you're, which helps with shadows and stuff like that. So, but right now she's actually kind of in the floor, and if I lift her up, then you start seeing the shadow under her foot. But there we go. And then what you're able to do is say you don't want her at that angle, but you want her a little bit, you know, you can, this is for hips. If you go up slightly, then you're able to adjust like her torso above her hips. Let's see here. And then up here, you've got, so you're able to pose them however you want. This one's more for the entire body. Nothing's happening on that one. But if you go here now, you can actually move her leg around however you want. You can rotate her leg. Say you want to bring and the camera tool makes it great for if you want to get around to see how the because what might look kind of right from one angle, you'll realize that somebody can't actually bend that way sometimes.
Yes.
So you want to be able to rotate around. But like, so you can move the body part however you need it to by using these controls. Another thing that you can do is, let's rotate around here. If you want, you'll see a little square and you're able to just drag it around. And the rest of the body will try to follow along. But it doesn't always get it to how you want it to be. And that's where doing some fine tuning will. So that kind of looks kind of funky like that. You can just bring it. But see, like the elbow only bends one way. So in order to get her hand in the right direction, you've got to go up to her shoulder and rotate her arm that way. So they tried to make it so that they bend like a normal human body would bend. Any other questions?
Now I'm actually downloading as well some materials.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have this before, but I really didn't have much time to explore.
Yeah. Um, it it does make some doing some things way easier.
Yeah.
Um, and I didn't start playing with it until the other day when let's see here. I'll open it up. Somebody needed something done real quick, and I just thought, hey, let me just do a quick storyboard for you. Let's see here if I can. I'll find it and open it up. So yeah, I just used the 3D models real quick to do a storyboard. Quick poses. I downloaded this car asset just to be able to quickly draw this car into place and just do a real quick sketch for them. So because they were trying to figure out how they wanted to tell a story. And so I provided them with how to do it. But this was the first thing that I ever used the 3D assets for. Because I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time on it. And then I used them the other day to make these so that I can use these for my YouTube channel.
Oh.
It's
like cover?
Huh?
Is it a cover picture?
No, they're gonna be for on some YouTubers they use a avatar. And so I'm going to have an avatar. I've got an artist working on them. I'll show you one of them. Let's see here. See, this is my avatar that I drew up in the right-hand corner. And then somebody's actually, I commissioned somebody to actually just make them all for me so that I can work on some other stuff.
Cool.
So, yeah. But what they're doing is they're taking each of these poses and creating the avatars for me based off of each one of these poses.
I see.
So, it was easier for me just to say, okay, I need these poses and, here's my reference images for what the character looks like. And then they're doing the work from there. So are you a writer or an artist, or what do you do?
I'm more on like an artist, just discovering. I'm still new with Clip Studio though.
Okay, cool.
But I tried publishing as well. Yeah, so right now I just want to practice more. That's why I'm still working on writing my story better if I finish it first, and then I'll I'll continue in, you know, drawing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, keep working on it. Have I seen any of your work yet?
Mm, I think so. I'm not sure. But I shared last time when I tried to participate in Yon contest,
Oh, okay.
just the recent contest. Yeah, I just tried.
Yeah. Well, I definitely wish you the best, and if there's anything that I can help you with or help you understand better, always ask, and I'll, I'm starting my YouTube channel, so I'll be posting videos on how to do some stuff on there. So
Nice, nice.
yeah,
Yeah, I will try to suggest as well sometime.
yeah, definitely. So, what time is it where you are?
It's currently 6 p.m.
Oh, okay.
6, yeah, it's night about there.
Yeah, it's 5:20 a.m.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's pretty early in the morning here.
I mean, are you used to working on night or
Uh,
depends?
It depends, but I actually woke up about let's see here, it was about 2 a.m. that I woke up.
Mhm.
So yeah, I've only been awake for about 3.5 hours.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Yeah, same. Sometimes I sleep in the morning, sometimes I sleep at night.
yeah. So yeah, I hope that helps you. And if there's anything else that I could help you with, just let me know.
Yeah, it really did. I think I just realized just now because I only have the Clip Studio Paint.
Yeah,
I didn't purchase the X
the
yet.
X.
I'm not
Yeah.
yet ready for it, because I didn't put so much time in drawing for now. But yeah, I see that it has the models as well.
Oh yeah. But yeah, no, if you can if you've got access to them, I definitely recommend using them, especially
Mm,
if you're starting out learning to draw. They could come in really handy. I've actually over here on the shelf up here, I've actually got some posable uh figures that are similar to the one these gray ones here
mm,
that I would use sometimes, but they're only they're only about 5 inches tall or so, and I've actually broken a couple of them in the past, so because they
Is
only
it like
last so long.
uh, is it like there is something like that that you can also move?
Yeah, they're
Oh,
movable, they're posable. I'll grab one of
I
them.
see. Oh,
Yeah, so you're able to pose them, and
that's nice.
yeah, and they come with a lot of extra parts um stuff like swords and guns and stuff, and they've got different hands.
Mm, Is it like a
Yeah,
set of?
yeah,
Uh,
it's like a set that you get with each one.
nice.
So yeah, they were handy in the past. Now they're just on display, and as of a few weeks ago, now I've started using these posable ones on the computer. That way, I don't have to even take a picture of them.
Mm.
But a lot of times, what I'll do is I will. I start out with a storyboard, and it's just stick figures, as you can see. And so then what I would do is I just want to really quickly get them I just want to figure out how I want my action and stuff. And then from there, sometimes I would actually use these figures and pose them to match my storyboards, and then I would go in and start drawing them. Other times I would just start actually just sketching my my drawings or my figures without using the reference. It just
Yes.
depends on how confident I am with the pose. Some angles throw me off sometimes, so having a figure helps. So it's just it it just comes in handy. Let's see here. So I don't know how many other people will join us, and I don't know what else to talk about right now. So yeah, generally I rely on people asking questions and stuff like that. Normally I do it on Saturday, but I had stuff to do and couldn't wake up in time to do it on Saturday. So yeah. So I guess I will end it here unless you can think of anything. No?
Yeah, I don't have any for me for now.
Okay. All right. Well, you have
But
a
that
wonderful...
was
Huh?
that was very helpful.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I didn't, because of being so busy this week, I didn't have time to actually plan anything out for this one. So, plus I was trying to get everything set up to try this new setup. So,
Yeah. I think Discord is it's also good. It's
yeah.
like the same with was it Zoom we had before or
We were using Google Meet before.
the Meet? Yeah.
Yeah, and there were some like, I don't know if you can actually hear the music that I've got playing in the background now.
Now I don't hear any background music. Are you currently playing a music?
Can you hear it?
Now I hear it. Yeah, I hear that.
Okay. Over on Google Meet, if I did that over there, actually wouldn't play the music. It was cutting out the music. It was treating it as background noise.
Oh,
So I figured I would try over here on Discord to just see how well it would work over here. So
yeah, I like the Discord more.
yeah. Plus, it's easier for me to if I need to kick somebody or anything like that, it's easier for me to do that over here than it is.
Yes.
So, which I'm also trying to get my my Discord server set up completely.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah. So I'm just trying to figure out what channels I need on my Discord server and all that. So there's a lot of different things that I'm working on right now. So, and then right now I'm also streaming over on YouTube because not everybody wants to join Discord or use Discord or come on and actually chat. So I'm streaming over on YouTube, so I had to get OBS up and working, and this is my first time streaming using OBS. So, so yeah. A lot of different things going on. So,
Have you tried before on Twitch?
no, I haven't tried on Twitch. I've started setting up a Twitch account. That would be something else that I need to set up.
Yeah, let me see.
But unfortunately, the internet service that we have here, the internet service provider that we have, isn't going above a certain bandwidth. So it's kind of hurting us a little bit. So I have to balance out what I'm doing. So.
I see.
So, yep. Anyway, hopefully next week when I try to do this again, I will hopefully have some stuff actually in order and more planned out. This one was kind of impromptu, and so we'll see how it goes next week. Now that I've got this setup done, so I'll play with it some more. So, all right.
I'll save some as well.
All right. But yeah, if you think of any questions or anything like that, I'm gonna open up another channel in my Discord that you can leave questions there for me, if you so. And
Cool,
now that
cool.
you're on my Discord, so
Yeah, I will.
all right, I will create a channel for that. So, yeah, I will let y'all be, and y'all have a good one.
Yes, you too.
All right, bye.
Bye bye.